Hi folks, Joey here. I'm still catching up on ayearinmaine.com updates. Here is the update for March 21st, 2015. And here is the shot of the day. Well folks, I know what you're thinking. Oh look, a brick building. How exciting. Not. Alright, well, let me tell you why this is a historically significant piece of Maine history, and why I've chosen to feature it today on A Year in Maine. It looks like an ordinary brick building, but note the way that the roof is kind of, got this facade of being arched and a little bit taller in the center and whatnot. It's a very old building, and as you can see, it's been repurposed. The doors have been boarded up and replaced with solid pieces in some cases, or have been replaced with roll-up doors in others. But if you look closely, every single one of those what appear to be walls or roll-up doors is not original to the building. They've been added. They've been converted. So this building is not the way it originally appeared. I wish I could find a picture of its original configuration, but unfortunately I haven't been able to find one online. This is the Emera, Maine building, which is the local electrical company for a lot of Penobscot County, and other counties for that matter, here in Maine. And this building was inherited from the Bangor Hydroelectric Company when they bought out or merged or something. And this was originally the Bangor Hydroelectric Company's car barn for the street railway that they ran. In the time before cars were popular and buses were running, a lot of electric companies ran their own electric railways or trolley lines to service and provide transportation for people. They had the electricity, they generated it themselves, so they were able to offer electric railway service to themselves, as it were, because they didn't have the cost of buying the power from somebody else. So it was a very lucrative business for them, and it was a very it was just done a lot in that time period of history. We're talking about the late 1800s, early 1900s. I did find a picture online of the last day of operation of the Bangor Electric Railway System, which was in 1939. So it is, like I say, a piece of our history that is no longer here. And if you look really closely, you can see there's a couple of spots where you can still see them. There were actually wire hangers centered on each one of these doors that held the trolley wire up so that they could so that it would be able to power the trolleys when they backed in here for the night. This was a multi-stall car barn where all of the, most of the cars would be stored during the evening hours when they weren't running. And it's still in use. It's an old building, and it's still in use. It's a part of Maine history, and people drive by this every day. This is just into Bangor on the Bangor-Hamden town line going down it's Route 1A. It goes by various names, Main Street, etc. And if people go by this, they go by this all the time, and they don't even realize what they're driving by. So there it is, folks, in a historic old building that's still being used, even with a slightly different purpose. So that's our Year in Maine shot for today, March 21st, 2015. And as I'm still catching up, I'll be seeing you shortly on A Year in Maine.